President Trump defending his daughter Ivanka and her use of personal email for government business. This after a White House review showed Ivanka Trump actually sent dozens of government-related emails to and from the account just last year. In fact, these emails started in December of 2016 after the president took office. Now, President Trump dismissing any comparisons between his daughter and Hillary Clinton. Listen.
Ivanka can handle herself. These are all in the historical records. There was no deletion whatsoever, unlike Hillary Clinton, who deleted 33,000 emails. Unlike Hillary Clinton, who had a server in the basement, Ivanka didn't. This was just early on when she came in. These calls were not classified, unlike Hillary Clinton's calls, which were classified, and it's all fake news.
Democrats say they plan to investigate whether any federal record rules were violated. House Oversight Chair Trey Gowdy also requesting information on Ivanka Trump's email practices. Back now with our panel. Our power panel includes Capri Cafaro and Kevin McCullough. All right, Kevin, first of all, the president is basically saying these were not classified emails. I just want to follow up with they also were not deleted. There were not 33,000 of them. They were not destroyed by a hammer. And she does not own a BlackBerry.
No bleach bit.
Okay, so there's no...
No one owns a BlackBerry in 2018, by the way.
Yeah, no, you're right. I guess there might be a couple out there, so we apologize for insulting you. But nonetheless, she cannot be compared to Hillary Clinton, although she did something really dumb. She shouldn't have used her personal email. But I think it stops there. And I think the investigation will show that.
Yeah, and I think that Trey Gowdy's doing the right thing. I think if you learn of a violation, you've got to look at it. You've got to say what are the circumstances.
Of course.
You've got to discover what happened. I think the most important distinctions of all the ones you listed are the ones that she's already turned them into the historical record. They're all preserved.
Right.
And there was no classified information involved. And a rookie coming in, we were talking during the break about Ocasio-Cortez. When you're new at a position, you sometimes don't know everything that you're supposed to know.
It takes some time.
When she found out this less than 100 batch of emails got turned over, and now she's using the account.
She was also not the former Secretary of State. She was the daughter of an incoming president who had no
first
political...
lady, or a lawyer, you know, number of things.
She was a regular person that headed into the White House. I don't know if you can really call any of the Trumps regular people.
Sure.
You know what I mean? You get my point. So, you know,
civilian.
I think, yes, a civilian. Thank you very much. But you can't necessarily blame her for maybe not understanding fully. However, because the president obviously made Hillary Clinton's emails on a private server such a big deal on the campaign, she should have known better.
Yeah, it's a rookie mistake, I think, where we're at here. And there is, I think, a distinction between an actual email server and, you know, a Gmail or a Hotmail account.
Right.
Now, again, you know, and I've said this before, that the content there could be subject to a public records request, a Freedom of Information Act request, but she's preserved these things, and I think going forward, hopefully, you know, this has been rectified. But look, I agree with you. I mean, the issue here is you learn of a violation or a potential issue, you follow up on it, it takes its course, and I think that's the right thing.
Okay, there's also something to be said by the fact that her own father still uses his personal Twitter account, and I believe he still has access to his personal phone. So there
Which is an Android, I think.
Yes, that is true. So sorry, Android users. But nonetheless, you know, she is led by example, and her own father, the President of the United States, actually uses his own phone and his own personal Twitter account. So certainly when she has a shared email, in fact, that Jared Kushner set up for she and him, she wasn't thinking, oh, this is any different.
Yeah, well, how many of us have started a job where for the first couple of weeks, we were sending emails on our own personal account, just getting acclimated to the new office or whatever?
Right.
I really don't think there's anything extraordinary here.
I'm getting a wrap here.